everyone, it's Tanya. Welcome to my channel. So today I am doing the BookTube newbie tag because I thought it would be an appropriate way to introduce myself and to let you guys know about me and the fact that I'm starting the channel. So let's just begin. The first question: why did you start this channel? I actually have 3 reasons. So the first one is that obvious one. I like books, I like reading, I like talking about books, and I want to meet people who also like talking about books and just have fun together. The second reason is that English is not my first language, you can hear that. So I just want to improve my English. And how do you improve on a foreign language? You read books and you talk. You practically just use it as much as you can. So this is also an opportunity for me to brush up on my English and to improve it. Third reason is that my husband and I recently, 2 weeks ago to be precise, moved to Japan. And I'm just so excited and I really want to document my experiences here. So I thought my plan is to start daily vlogging. So I want to do daily reading vlogs, but they're not going to be just reading vlogs. I'm also going to just document my life here in Japan and just, film Japan because it's just so exciting. And yeah, so this channel is going to be a mixture of like bookish channel because that's a big part of my life, definitely, and also just my experiences here. So if you're in for daily vlogs, please do feel free to subscribe, and if you're in for bookish videos, also. The next question: what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? This is a hard one. Like, I don't know about fun and unique things. I think I read slightly different books than like most of the booktubers read. I know everyone reads different books. Like, everyone has different tastes in books, and so do I. I personally I'm not that much into YA books, so you will probably won't hear much YA books on my channel unless I find something that I really loved. So yeah, I guess just the books that I like, my experiences, and just myself. I hope you will enjoy my Hufflepuff. Oh, by the way, I like Harry Potter and I'm a Hufflepuff. Hello! What is your Hogwarts house? Let me know in the comments down below, because I like asking people this question. Always, if I meet a new person, the first thing I want to know is, what is your Hogwarts house? It's okay. It's all fine. Anyway, next question. What are you most excited for about this channel? I am excited about everything. I am actually excited about daily vlogging. I am excited about the books that I'm gonna read. I'm excited about the community that I hope I will meet, and like the new people and the new friends. Like, what is everyone excited about? The same thing. I really hope to meet one day, maybe, in a few years, maybe I would like to meet some of like my favorite booktubers. I don't want to like freak anybody out. I just want to say hi. Maybe talk about books. So I think that would be awesome, but it's just like a dream. So just having fun and just talking to people, just meeting nice people who love books and just having fun with books. So that's what I'm most excited about. Next question: why do you love reading? I just like reading, I guess, because I'm interested in people. I'm interested in people's stories and other people's experiences. I don't know, it may sound weird, but I like old people. I am not that much into kids. I don't really like kids that much, but I really like old people. And you know why? Because they have stories. Because they have stories to tell. Because they have experience. Because there is something to talk about with them. Whereas children, there is not really to talk about. Except, what color is this apple? Like, what color is it? And like, and if he knows or she knows the color, like, you know, there is nothing to talk about with them. So that's why I don't really like children, but I really enjoy talking to elderly people, just because they have a lot of stories to tell. So, and the same with books. I like stories, I like people. That's fun to me, and I want to know as many stories as I possibly can. So yeah, that's why I like reading. Also, it is really relaxing. Like, I personally, I don't watch that much TV. I do watch a lot of YouTube, but I don't really watch TV. TV is like too loud for me, you know? I like quiet places. I like quiet atmosphere, and reading is perfect for that. It's quiet. That is also one of the reasons why I like reading. Next question. What book or book series got you into reading? Well, I'm Russian, even before Harry Potter, because definitely Harry Potter is one of those books. Everybody likes Harry Potter, and it's a huge part in everybody's life who was born in 90s, right? But even before Harry Potter, I really like Russian literature. I really enjoy it. Like Russian children's literature, there are so many books, and it's amazing. Like, those are books about friendship, those are books about adventures, like those are books about children's imagination. I absolutely love them. So those were like Russian/Soviet Union writers, like middle grade literature, that stuff. I really loved it. And then Harry Potter came along. Absolutely enjoyed it. Actually, I remember I have a sibling, I have a younger brother, so my parents actually got books, but they bought these books for my brother because I think it was his birthday or something. So like officially those were his books. But my parents, they gave it to him like with one condition, that like Tanya will read them too. And then my brother was like, okay. So it was like that. So he reads one chapter first, and then I read the same chapter after him, because we didn't want to read it together, we wanted to read it separately. So he reads a chapter first, and then I read after him, and then he reads another chapter, and then I read after him. It was so interesting. So that's the way we read the first book of Harry Potter. And then actually he got ahead. Like, I kind of stopped reading for a while, Harry Potter books, and then he just kind of went ahead. So yeah, that's my story about how I read Harry Potter. And then after Harry Potter, like later, I got into like Russian classics. I really like Russian classics. It's a brilliant literature. I mean, it is. Like, there is nothing you can say about it. It is brilliant. I like a lot, like Chekhov. He has a lot of funny stories. Chekhov. And then Bunin. Bunin writes wonderful love stories, like so romantic, but you know, it's Russian literature, so most of them end up, there is no happy ending. So you know, like Russian literature, if you want to describe it in like a few words, everything is very bad. And now let's talk about it on 300 pages. So that's like a short description of Russian classic literature. Not all of it, but a substantial part of it, especially Dostoevsky. Like Dostoevsky, I really like I respect him a lot, and like his language, his writing is just beautiful, and his the psychology of his characters is brilliant. But he's just so depressing. Like his books, like his stories are just so depressing, like all of them. That's why I wouldn't say that I'm a big fan of Dostoevsky. I read Brothers Karamazovy, I read Crime and Punishment. I don't know what's the English name for this book. Igrok? I read a few of his stories. Brilliant, but very depressing. But yeah, we have a lot of good other authors, like Turgenev, for example. I really like Turgenev. Again, I don't know the English name for those books, I have to figure that out. But Отцы и дети, which are like, if I would translate it, would be like fathers and children, or fathers and sons, something like this. So yeah, a lot of good Russian authors, and they are definitely a big part why I like reading, because they are brilliant. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? My favorite booktubers, I will just like, actually I like watching booktube, I watch a lot of it. I like Peruse Project, I like Clockwork Reader, I like Abigail's Cup of Tea. She's not exactly a booktube channel, she's more like Harry Potter, Hufflepuff, vlogs kind of style YouTuber, but she also talks a lot about books and I like her. Also Book Roast. I also enjoy Books with Chloe, Jean Bookish Thoughts, really also like that channel. So I don't know if I would ask them something. I probably would maybe ask for some book recommendations, but they constantly give them in their videos. I don't know if I would ask them something. Probably I would just like to hang out with them, probably like, I don't know, maybe go book shopping together, that would be fun. I don't know if I have any questions for them, at least not now. Okay, next one. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? This one is easy for me because, like I said, I want to start daily vlogging, like daily reading / just daily vlogs. And I think this is gonna be the hardest part because consistency for me is a struggle. I struggle with being consistent, I struggle with being motivated. If people don't watch videos, it also makes me very upset. Not needing the validation in terms of numbers and staying consistent and always staying motivated, I guess that's gonna be the biggest struggle, but I don't know, I guess let's just try it. Let's not overthink it, let's just try it and we will see how it goes and where it takes me. When did you start reading? I don't remember. I don't remember the exact age. I guess I have been reading on and off when I was in school, when I read a lot Russian literature, like I said. And when I went to university, well, you have to study, right? And I mostly read like books related to my studies, so I didn't really read much of fiction books. And then I kind of got back to reading. It just goes on and off since childhood, you know, whenever I have time, whenever I'm in the mood, whenever I find something really interesting. I remember when I forgot to mention this book, Nancy Drew. When I was a kid in school, I found this collection of detective stories, and also I found a collection of detective stories by Alfred Hitchcock about 3 detective boys. I devoured those. Like, I read a book a day. I just could not stop. Where do you read? At home. I mostly read at home. I like reading on the floor. I mean, I just put some kind of blanket or something on the floor and I just read on the floor. I don't know, it's just the most comfortable position for me to just lay down and read. So yeah, that's what I read. What kind of books do you like to read? Like I said, I really enjoy classics, like Russian classics. I haven't read that much of Western classics, to be honest. That's something I need to change. I need to read more of Western classics. I'm sure I will love it too. But since I have been reading a lot of Russian classics, and you know, it's all set in like 19th century Russia. So now I really enjoy historical fiction. Like, historical fiction is like my go-to, it's my comfort zone, and I'm always happy with that. Recently I tried to read YA. Well, you know, I watch BookTube and a lot of people recommend different books, and I thought, like, why not? Let's try. Well, it sounds cool, like fantasy. Of course, it's interesting. I really want to try, and I just didn't like it. I just didn't enjoy YA. I didn't read that much, so like I cannot speak for the whole genre. I didn't read that much YA books. I only read maybe 3 of them, but I think I read like very popular representatives. Like I read Six of Crows. I'm sorry, I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I hated it. Like every page, I hated it. And then I read Wrath and the Dawn. Hated it. I'm not saying that those are bad books, I'm just saying that they were not for me and that I just hated them. But I'm not saying about anything about the quality of the book, it's just my personal opinion, so please don't hate me. People can have their opinions, right? Probably YA is just not my genre, but I am open to any suggestions. So this was my BookTube newbie tag. I hope you enjoyed my bubbly self-introduction. Thank you so much for watching. If you have managed to watch to this point, thank you so much. And yeah, if you would like to watch my daily reading vlogs, please feel free to subscribe. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And also I wanted to mention that I think, okay, so my channel is named Tanya's Magical Library. I thought that I would call my viewers, my subscribers, I would call them the bookish elves. Do you like it? Let me know in the comments if you like the name Bookish Elves. Would you like to be a bookish elf? I think I would. So let me know in the comments if you like the name. Personally, I think it's cool. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye!